It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting. It's the New England Patriots and the Las Vegas Raiders. Two of the 7 contenders for the Lamar Hunt Trophy are set, and we're underway in this AFC Wildcard game. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The first carry here for Ashton Genty. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
And go and play action. What? Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But I believe a Raider covered that one, so they'll luckily hang on to possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Throw here, 3rd down. We go to Genty on the jump off. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
It's a gain of 14
Big gain,
yards.
14 on the play.
That's good.
And that's a Vegas first down.
First down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back still doing it to this day.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They're going to try and throw it here. Flush out now to his left.
Come on, man. That's an easy daggone click in and a hit, man.
You know,
I gotta stop
that.
that.
A slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Back now, pressure coming. Complete beyond the marker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
Okay, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Genty from the gun. Too good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
2nd and 3 now. Zone read, they'll give it to Genty. And this is near the 1st down, but they need 1 more yard now to get it. 3rd down at the 29.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On 3rd down, Genty. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, pounding it forward, sending an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Forced out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for Raiders first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Brought in by his back here is Shenty. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Dialing up a pass here on 3rd down. And he's got him that 1st down as he hits the deck safely. They're going to be looking at 1st and goal.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Jesse. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short game. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Genty again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Straight trash, man.
The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the punt stops him after a gain of 3.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go.
They've got a man in motion. Throwing from the gun here. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. He slides down with enough to pick up that 1st.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Gibson here from the gun. He works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at second and pretty short. This time it's a passing play. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he is on third and short. It's caught by Harrison. And he's stopped cold at the spot. We will keep pace for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Patriots first down.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
The one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's a catch for Hayden Hurst. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call pretty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
Setting up the screen here for Harrison. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First down.
Motion a slot man right.
First down, New England.
On first down, it's Gibson. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Vacates quickly left side. He's keeping it. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
The give on third to Gibson. Defense contains him. That's going to force fourth down as he's dropped for a loss. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal. Gibson. Touchdown New England. The Patriots finish off their opening drive. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And he's in. Touchdown! The Raiders take a second quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into the hands of Harrison. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Good pass there from the rookie out of Arkansas, and it gets him a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. The give inside to Gibson. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. It's the Patriots facing 2nd and 5. Working now from the gun. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 19 Lion. Go.
He's going to throw again on second down. On target to Fulton. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Raiders first.
That's good.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Genty running right. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. All down by a familiar face of the silver and black. Perennial All-Pro in the end of their Oakland Raider days. There's Khalil Mack.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to Genty. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Makes the grab and bounce.
Why is these dudes hesitating to come down? Clearly he in the daggone match defense, man. This is terrible, man. It's terrible.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Looking inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. Connects on the crosser. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves, 79 Broncos.
Back to throw now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Less than a yard.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4th down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. Throwing now, needing a first. Throw is caught by the back.
I got these dudes in hard flex. They go chase the other man. This don't make no sense, man.
So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in a game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
No sense at all.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Pass play on 1st and 10. Getting out to his left. He's running with it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. To throw here on 1st down. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going for it again. So he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a pickup of 11. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
19, 18, Pioneer.
Now looking to throw. Buying some time left. Oh, he's keeping it again. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Get the win, Brock.
Yeah, that's the plan.
With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run with Gibson to begin the 3rd. And in his 6 yards to begin this one, we've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson.
This boy clicks off everybody. He clicks off everybody.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
A give up the middle to Gibson. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here's Gibson on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
And the Patriots, 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, New England.
Pass play now. Brought in close to the 8. And he has the New England touchdown. The Patriots take the lead right away in half number 2.
The kicker on.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a running check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
21.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas first down. One play in blocking this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
We go play action on 1st down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Giving this to Genty. It's a solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. So Reed, they'll give it to Genty. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And that's good for a Raiders first.
A gain of 4 yards.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Handoff now to the receiver. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They tracked him down after a small gain.
I really do like that call. Knowing you still got another down to work with coming up, good change of pace. And that defense now, got to be honest, you don't know who's going to touch it where.
Chop 60, chop Cowboy 80. Warrior 70.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Looking underneath for Algier. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
How about this? He can't
I don't click off, Slim. That's you.
Challenge for the end zone here.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. He's going to throw this one. He's going to score. Touchdown.
These dudes just be looking, man. They straight just be looking.
No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's good for the Patriots. 1st down. It's a gain of 10. First down, New England.
Gibson here from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Rolling out to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs. But not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
Here he goes, third and long. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, New England.
I can agree and say that's straight garbage, but I take it. Ain't no way that man breaks 4 dag on top. That's garbage.
Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid.
For me or against me, it's garbage. How many of y'all jokers do the same, or y'all act like that's just y'all?
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots push their lead to 3.
31, Raiders 28.
Yep, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with
Yeah, no, it's garbage, man. Just be honest. It's garbage. You're not as good as you think. That game helps out a lot of people, man. They need to fix this trash game.
End zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down.
And this joker just sitting there looking at him, man. Like, dude, do something, man. Goodness gracious.
13 yards as it brings up a first down.
What is he doing? Do something.
Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Goodness gracious. Yeah.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Back now, pressure coming. Hits it through the middle. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown! The Raiders just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead.
The score, Raiders 35, Patriots 31.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. They'll come out throwing. Walker hauls it in. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a New England first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And a Patriot first down.
Shotgun handed off to Gibson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Working now from the gun. This one's caught. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ball at the 33 for first down. One quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Patriots have it, but their postseason run in jeopardy as they trail. Ball at the 33 for first down. Quick on the draw to Gibson. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, but I think the Patriot got... on top of that one, so they're going to maintain possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
In the red zone now.
First down, Patriots.
Escapes the pocket. He slides down inside the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Here's Robinson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough.
Touchdown, New England! The Patriots take a fourth-quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Let's go now. Mustang 19, Bronco 80.
Airing it out to start this drive. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up second down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
That's more of the catch out left.
He just run right past the back. That is crazy. He just run right past him, man.
That's a Vegas first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Genty on the give. He's headed right. Rob Flat, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Rose comes. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for Raiders first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Making the pistol here with Jensen. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Quick throw, taken in by Moore. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
Crazy part is I got the flex covered, man, and they still ain't getting out there.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
That's crazy.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Algier running behind center. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Kyle Gunner on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Setting up to throw. Into the hands of Tucker, complete.
This dude draped all over him, Slim. Look at this, man.
The Raiders take a 4th-quarter lead.
If at worst, it's a knockdown.
So he finds
Look at
his
this.
man in
At
space,
worst.
and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it.
Straight
You know
trash.
Points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point.
Game over. You ain't getting that ball back.
Field goals. You could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Viking, 18! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Rolling from the gun here. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that makes it 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Red. Viking, 18.
Looking to throw. Catch made by Chubb. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a New England 1st down.
1st down, New England.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Wyatt. Warrior 70. Ready,
Here he is to throw. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Back to throw.
At the 38-yard line.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Down by Eric Stokes.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
And it's third down.
19, Tiger, 19.
They put a receiver in motion right.
Go.
Throwing now. Rolling left, buying some time. He has it at the 5. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Robinson, he's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Got it. Ready?
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Ready? Dandelion.
Setting up to pass. That one connects. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Extra point upcoming. He missed to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
Raiders 42.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
18 right. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
He'll look to throw it. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ready up.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Check. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18.
I'll throw it. Builds up this one out to his running back, complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. So there's the timeout called, and we're going to see if they think there's enough time for 2 plays or just one last snap.
At the 46-yard line.
Street. 60 Eagles. 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Warrior 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
And they're going to throw out of the gun. They don't connect there.
They ain't even gonna give me the pick, though. They ain't gonna give me the pick.
Almost the completion of the wrong
Seriously?
team there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Ready.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down.
Riggs. 70 Lions. 19 Lions.
One final shot here. This is for the ball game. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Patriots make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports with